When it comes to retirement, modern problems require modern solutions.
Building relationships is the way Mutual of Omaha has grown into one of the leading financial services companies in the world. Our reverse mortgage wholesale division is proud to carry on this 100-plus year tradition. To your borrowers, a reverse mortgage is more than a transaction. It's a promise of a better, more stress-free life. Our goal is to provide you, our valued client, with the best service and support possible so you can focus on helping your borrowers achieve the retirement of their dreams.
Welcome back to the Industry Leader Update. The renowned comedian Chapelle coined the phrase, modern problems require modern solutions, in the first episode of the second season of his self-named show. This classic comedic line brings to mind the challenges that older Americans are facing today. Modern problems such as only 21% of retirees have a company pension, and a quarter of Americans have no retirement savings at all. Due to a lack of retirement savings, high interest rates, and stubborn inflation, we can say that the wheels have fallen off the proverbial retirement wagon. But all hope isn't lost for those fortunate enough to own their home, in which they may have substantial home equity. A CBS MoneyWatch column entitled, "Here's When a Reverse Mortgage Makes Sense," experts say, points to 4 specific situations when getting a reverse mortgage may in fact be the right choice. And the first situation is when a retiree finds themselves lacking the funds to live comfortably in their non-working years. That's a common complaint that we hear. But even those who diligently saved and invested for decades under the guidance of a financial planner, they still could end up coming up short thanks to inflation. Generally, a financial planner will work in an assumed inflation rate of 2.5%. However, inflation above that threshold places increasing stress on a retiree's ability to maintain sustainable withdrawals throughout their retirement. And many who believe that their savings would be sufficient to keep up, well, they're going to want to keep their homes to pass on to their children, but they may not be able to. However, sustained inflation or an unforeseen financial shock could wreak havoc on that plan. Future stock market losses can also further constrain cash flow in retirement when coupled with the increased cost of living. The second example when a reverse mortgage could make sense is when a retiree is considering taking out another loan to offset upcoming or current expenses. With both HELOCs and personal loans requiring monthly payments, a reverse mortgage could provide access to cash without the burden of required payments. And reverse mortgages, quite frankly, stand alone as the only loan out there today that doesn't require the borrower to make principal and interest payments each and every month. The third factor that could make a reverse mortgage ideal is when the homeowner has substantial equity, and they do. According to the Normalist Riskspan Reverse Mortgage Market Index, homeowners 62 and older had $12.84 trillion in equity at the end of the fourth quarter of 2023. However, many homeowners are overlooking the fact that home equity is neither real nor tangible until it's been separated from the home, either by a sale or taking a loan. Just because the equity is there today doesn't mean it will be there tomorrow. Consumers with few assets to leave to their heirs may want to avoid a reverse mortgage. Their heirs may be left with little or no equity and very few options to keep the property, says Michelle White, a mortgage expert at the CE Shop. I say, too bad for the kids. While that may be true, most older homeowners do not want to be a financial burden on their adult children. And if their children are unwilling or unable to assist, what is that homeowner's plan B? The fourth situation when a reverse mortgage may be suitable is when a retiree wants to postpone tapping into their retirement savings or to delay Social Security benefits. While such a strategy may reduce taxes or boost future Social Security payouts, retirees should always seek the advice of a qualified financial professional because they can help them weigh the costs versus the benefits and also the risk in postponing Social Security. In conclusion, older Americans are facing modern problems. These problems require modern solutions, not rooted in the retirement trends of yesteryear, but based on the brave new world older Americans face today. Yes, modern problems do require modern solutions, and a reverse mortgage could be just that for many. What are your thoughts? Leave your comments in the comments section below. And if you would be so kind as to share this week's video on LinkedIn, thank you in advance for those of you that do. We have a YouTube channel. Be sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell. And if you found value in today's episode, consider hitting like as well. You can catch up on the reverse mortgage news each week by simply listening or watching. That's HECM World Weekly, the nation's only weekly podcast bringing you reverse mortgage news. You can either listen to us on Apple Music. You can also listen on Spotify, Podbean, or watch our video edition here at HECM World. Thanks again for joining us, and be sure to return next week for more reverse mortgage news, commentary, and analysis you'll only find here at HECM World.